shirts, sweatshirts, everything else that you want to see. Producer Rick from In the Dirt is in the house today. How are you doing? Doing good? Filming some cool stuff that we're going to be showing on In the Dirt. And by the way, if you have not seen that show, that will be broadcasted on our YouTube channel. So be sure to like and subscribe. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. You're going to see In the Dirt very shortly. You'll see it this week. New episode coming up.
And now, In the Dirt with Tim Baltz.
Welcome back, race fans, to another episode of In the Dirt. My name is Tim Baltz, and we want to thank our great sponsors, Disaster RX, DKI, and Rita Waker's Family Campground, for sponsoring this show. Remember, like and subscribe if you've not done so already. We appreciate your support. We've got lots of race results, as we do each and every week here on the program. We're going to have race results from the Dirt Outlaw Apparel King Edward Auto Parts Fall Nationals that was held over from last October at the Brockville, Ontario Speedway. We'll also have updated results from the Super Dirt Car Series event that was held at the Can-Am Speedway this past Wednesday as well. And we'll also have all the racing results from all the dirt car sanctioned tracks across the Northeast and locally as well. We'll come right back after this break right here on YouTube. Remember, like and subscribe. We'll be right back. You're watching In the Dirt.
Rita Waker's is the place to be.
It's that time of year. Time to plan your summer vacations and weekend fun. Why not book now for your summer camping and RVing at Rita Waker's Family Campground, Eastern Ontario's full-service camping facility, located on a UNESCO World Heritage Site known as the Rideau Canal, on a series of lakes joined by lock systems that links Kingston to Canada's capital city, Ottawa. Rita Waker's is only 10 minutes from downtown historic Kingston. Here's what Rita Waker's has to offer you and your family when you visit: the spacious pull-through campsites, trailers, and motorhomes, the swimming pool staffed with lifeguards, a beautiful beach to enjoy for a relaxing afternoon of fun and family, excellent fishing on Colonel By Lake, a boat docking facility for your fishing or pleasure craft, boats, canoes, and kayaks available for rent, a beautiful banquet hall for weddings or meetings to fit any occasion, 136 acres of outdoor adventure, hiking, biking, playground, swimming, fishing, horseshoes, basketball, and so much more. Make Rita Waker's your camping destination this year. You better book now. We're filling up fast. Visit ritawakers.com or call 613-546-2711.
Rita Waker's is the place to be. Come on out, you'll see at the gated community.
Welcome back, race fans, to In the Dirt. My name is Tim Baltz. Glad you could join us here once again for another great episode. We have got all kinds of results here. We have got results from the 13th annual Dirt Outlaw Apparel King Edward Auto Parts Fall Nationals at the Brockville, Ontario Speedway. What a great event that was. It was held over from this past October in 2021. We got the final show in. The Dirt Car 358 modified feature went to David Hebert. David picking up his second Fall Nationals Championship. Oh, and by the way, picked up an extra $10,000 to take back to St. Damas, Quebec. It was a feel-good story in the Dirt Car Sportsman. Jessica Power claimed her first Fall Nationals victory. It was the first time in the 13-year history of the Dirt Car Fall Nationals at the Brockville Speedway that a female driver had pulled into victory lane in a feature event during the Fall Nationals. Congratulations, Jessica. Thousand Islands RV Crate Sprints went to Matt Billings. The Street Stock feature in dramatic fashion went to Adam Turner for a second straight year. And Steve Billings won his first Vintage Modified Championship, backing up the Street Stock title from 2009. Of course, we had regular racing action at the Brockville Speedway on Saturday night, May the 21st. And finally, Chris Raby, after so much success in the Sportsman division at the Brockville, Ontario Speedway, picked up his first ever Dirt Car 358 modified victory. Bobby Harrington, well, he's back doing his thing, picking up the Dirt Car Sportsman victory. Sandy McFarlane is 2 for 2 in novice sportsman competition. Matt Billings picking up his first win of the season at the Boss on Saturday. And of course, we just mentioned he went on to win at the Fall Nationals on Monday. Street stocks were off, but the Supernet Truck Shop mini stocks took to the Speedway, and Jamie LaRock held on for his first win in almost 3 years. Can-Am Speedway, well, they hosted the Super Dirt Car Series on May the 18th, and Matt Shepard walked away with it, dominated the 75-lap contest. It was a caution-free race, so congratulations to Super Matt on the win, and Tyler Bushy picking up the Dirt Car Pro Stock Series opener as well at Can-Am. Regular racing action on Friday night, May the 20th. Whitesboro Plow Shop Dirt Car 358 Modifieds went to Tim Fuller. Second straight win for Fuller. Tyler Stevenson victorious in the Dirt Car Sportsman, brought to you by Bob Johnson Auto Group. The Fatco Dirt Car Pro Stocks were off. Marcia Gibbons TLC Real Estate Thunder Cars went to Justin Pope for a second straight week, as well as Josh Verne in the Panther Framework 602 Crate Sprints. Keegan Nyer victorious in Donath Motorworks Limited Sportsman. Some of the other dirt car results. Want to thank our good friend Gary Spade for these results across the dirt car family of racetracks. Dirt car sportsman event at Airborne, Travis Bruno, 2 in a row for Travis over there. Albany Saratoga Speedway, Mike Mahaney, first win of the season in big block action. Daryl Nutting victorious in Dirt Car Sportsman. And Chad Jessio, defending Dirt Car Pro Stock Series champion, was victorious in the Dirt Car Pro Stock feature. Land of Legends Raceway in Canandaigua, New York, they were rained out, unfortunately. Lebanon Valley, it was a sweep of dirt car, big block, and 358 modified events for the Wild Child. Andy Bicchetti picking up 2 wins in one night. Merrittville, they were washed out completely. Thunder Mountain Speedway 358 modified feature to Lance Willick from Theresa, New York. And Alan Fink, the man they call Whoosh, picked up his second Dirt Car Sportsman victory. Ransomville Speedway, Dirt Car 358 modified feature. Matt Williamson win number 2 of the year there, and Derek Wagner, the Dirt Car Sportsman winner. DJ Robinson collected the Dirt Car Sportsman feature at Bear Ridge in Vermont. Tim Sears Jr., well, he continues to win, picked up another big block modified feature at Brewerton, second of the season there, and Ryan Dolbear victorious in Dirt Car Sportsman. Brighton Speedway, Canadian Mod, first career win for Wade Purchase after so many years of street stock victories, picked up the win there. Comp 4 was off this week. Charlie Sandercock victorious in crate late models. Chris Tufford in mini stocks. Craig Handley in Thunder stocks, and Jordan Poirier picked up the Southern Ontario Sprint Car feature at the Brighton Speedway. Cornwall Motor Speedway, unfortunately, rained out again. The Fat Less Chip Stand Canadian Nationals and Race for the Cure Series, that will be rescheduled. Dirt Car 358 action at the Fulton Speedway. Tim Sears Jr., 3 in a row, 3 for 3 to start the year. Sportsman doubleheader went to Cody Manita, and Lafargeville, New York's Dave Rogers picked up his first win of the year at Fulton. Genesee Speedway to Jim Harbison and Dirt Car Sportsman. Glen Ridge was rained out. Outlaw Speedway, they were off for the day. The Merrittville Speedway event that took place there on Victoria Day Monday, Nelson Mason collected the Dirt Car Sportsman feature. Ryan Turner into victory lane in the Southern Ontario Sprint Car feature as well. The Hoosier Stock event went to Donnie Lampman, and Napanee, Ontario's Chris Hale came home in the runner-up spot. Well, once again, we will be back. Those are all the results that we have for you on this program. We'll be right back here with the winner of the Vintage Modified feature at the Brockville, Ontario Speedway during the Fall Nationals, Steve Billings from the Eastern Ontario Vintage Stock Car Club. We're looking forward to hearing what Steve has to say. Remember, like and subscribe. We'll be right back in just a few moments here on In the Dirt.
Lennox Fence is Eastern Ontario's fencing specialists. We are the professionals for all your fencing needs. Some people just want to build their own fence.
Son of a...
But one call to Lennox Fence will get you the professionals to complete the job, guaranteed perfect. So whatever your fencing needs, residential, commercial, agriculture, or industrial, call Lennox Fence for an estimate. 613-354-3449. Highway 41 north of Selby. Lennox Fence, owned and managed by the Houston Group.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to In the Dirt here on YouTube. Remember, like and subscribe if you've not done so already. We certainly appreciate your support. Well, right now, we're going to go to Big G. He's in the dirt with Steve Billings at Brockville.
Thanks, Tim. I'm with Steve Billings here from the Eastern Ontario Vintage Stock Car Club. And as you can see behind me here, we have a vintage stock car. Steve, you run the Eastern Ontario Club, and how long has the club been going now?
Oh, geez, the club's been going back into the 2000s, I think. I haven't 100% sure on which date it was, but I know it's been going for a long time.
We're at the Brockville Speedway today, and the Vintage Club. You're more of a touring race, or I would call it a
association?
Yeah, we're a club. We're just a gentleman's club and ladies club. We tour around from Brockville, Cornwall, Brighton, Can-Am, Mohawk, and we try to hit each track a couple times a year and have a lot of fun. Tour around and see what you think.
You used the word, I'm not sure about, used the word gentleman, but this is racing, Steve, so, and not only that, I know your wife, I don't know if she want approve the gentleman thing, because she's a good racer too.
Yeah, no, it's a gentleman's club. We try to be fair. We race. It's but we try to make sure we all load up. We all have some fun afterwards. And yes, we have a couple ladies sometimes that decide to play, and they can race with the best of us. So
what qualifies as a vintage car?
Pretty much it's like this one here. It's a replica of a Buzzy Rudiman car, so it's a homemade frame with a little coupe. We can, as long as you have a steel body from the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and we're starting to creep up on the mud bus era to get into the mud bus cars. As long as you run those and on coils, we got a full rule package that we can get to, but it's a long list. So.
Now, it's a lot of fun, folks, and not only that, it's pretty affordable, too. I know from experience a couple of years ago, my son Tim and I got ourselves a real vintage car. A real vintage car.
Yes, I remember.
And we raced with the club, and we had a lot of fun. And it's like a touring family, really. You especially when you can go to the States and run so many different tracks each year.
Yeah.
So how would someone be interested in this?
Just come out. You like one of the races, you can reach out to the Eastern Ontario Vintage Stock Car Club on Facebook. And you just turn around, you find yourself an old Sportsman or an older original car like we have one here behind us. And you just make sure it's safe, and away we go.
These cars are original from when I was the announcer at the Kingston Speedway from 1969 to 1976. So I'm used to seeing cars that look like this, which gives my age away a little bit. Thanks a lot. Listen, we've got some video here shooting you guys out there on the track. Perfect. And they do a great show. So wherever you hear about the Vintage Stock Car Club on your track, go out and see them.
Well, once again, we hope you enjoyed that exclusive interview with Steve Billings, and thanks to Big G in the Dirt. We got some great racing action coming up this weekend. Can-Am Speedway, for those who might not know, they are off this coming Memorial Day weekend, trying to give some of the teams and some of the fans a chance to take some time away from the racetrack and enjoy their long weekend. So happy Memorial Day to all my American friends over there at Can-Am. Mohawk International Raceway, they're not going to stop. They got a full show in all 5 classes over there, and it's the prestigious Memorial Cup for the Dirt Car 358 Modifieds. Chris Raby is looking for his 3rd consecutive Memorial Cup and 4th overall. The Brockville, Ontario Speedway, the Street Stocks are back on the card for a 2nd straight week, plus a full program in all divisions. Airborne Speedway in Plattsburgh, they got a full show which features the Dirt Car Sportsman. Cornwall Speedway, they got the Eastern Ontario Vintage Stock Car Club, plus a full show in all divisions. The Pro Stocks have the evening off. Autodrome Drummond, well, they have something completely different. They got the North American Flat Track Series. If you're interested in two-wheel competition, they have that for you there. The Brighton Speedway, they've got crate late models. They got Canadian Mods, Thunder Stocks, Comp 4, Mini Stocks, and the 2nd appearance of the season for the Stinger division. Always an exciting class. Their race time starts at 7 p.m. Of course, coming up very soon, just a couple weeks' time, the Ogilvy's Triple Crown Series for 358 Modified and Dirt Car Sportsmen will be taking their season opener on June 11th at the Brockville, Ontario Speedway. Super Dirt Car Series Big Block Modifieds, they are going to head to the Weed Sport Speedway for round number 3 on May 29th, and then the next day they'll head to the High Banks of Lebanon Valley Speedway on May the 30th. Once again, Dirt Car 358 Modifieds, they got some time before they're back in action, and we'll be calling the action at the Mohawk International Raceway on June the 23rd. Billy Dunn is the defending race winner. Dirt Car Sportsman Series openers, the Northeast Showdown between those two regions at the Airborne Speedway has been rescheduled just this week, and the rescheduled date will be June the 15th. That is a midweek show over in Plattsburgh. Once again, the East Region show at Bear Ridge was rescheduled for July the 30th. The West Region in Canada, that'll take place this coming Saturday on May 28th at Merrittville. The North Region Canada division will take place at Brockville on June 11th, as we talked about before. West Region, they'll kick it off at the Genesee Speedway on June 16th, Central Region for Can-Am on June 29th, and also the Championship Tour one more time. That'll take place at the Albany-Saratoga Speedway during the Massive Malta weekend on September 23rd. Dirt Car Pro Stocks, they don't get back into action until July, most specifically July the 10th at the Glen Ridge Motorsports Park. Once again, we want to thank our great sponsors, Disaster RX DKI, Rita Waker's Family Campground, and the good folks at Thousand Islands Drone. Well, thank you very much for joining us right here on In the Dirt. My name is Tim Baltz. Glad you could join us one more time. Like and subscribe. We certainly do appreciate your support, and we'll be back next week with a full program of results and upcoming events and maybe an interview with one of your favorite drivers at your local racetrack. We'll see you next week. You're watching In the Dirt.